My husband confessed to his mother in Korean that he got my best friend pregnant. They had no idea I understood every word. The scent of sesame oil and rice cakes filled our home, a sweet, cloying perfume meant to signify joy. It was the Bakil, the 100-day celebration for our son Liam. Family and friends milled around the living room, their laughter a brittle counterpoint to the frantic, silent screaming in my own head. I held Liam close, his tiny body a warm, solid anchor in the churning sea of my anxiety. I smiled. I nodded. I played the part of the happy new mother, the adoring wife, but every glance at my husband, Jin, felt like swallowing shards of glass. For the past month, ever since this nightmare began, I had been an actress giving the performance of a lifetime. Jin's mother, who I was forced to call glided through the party like a shark in a silk hanbok. Her eyes, small and dark, missed nothing. They rested on me for a moment too long, a flicker of something cold and calculating in their depths before her lips curved into a practiced, benevolent smile. She saw a weak, exhausted American girl, still puffy from childbirth, struggling with a language and culture she couldn't possibly comprehend. She saw a pawn, and she was right, in a way. I was weak, I was exhausted, but I was not ignorant. That was my secret, my only weapon. The party was winding down. The guests began to leave, their hands filled with small boxes of tiak as parting gifts. My Uncle Ben gave my shoulder a gentle squeeze as he passed. "You holding up, kiddo?" he murmured, his gruff voice a comfort. He was a retired detective, and his eyes had the same unsettling perception as Uma's, but his were full of warmth and concern. He didn't trust Jin, had never trusted him. I just nodded, forcing a smile that felt like a grimace. "Just tired. It's been a long day," he lingered, his gaze flicking from me to Jin and Uma, who were now standing by the kitchen archway, watching us. He saw something. He always did. Finally, only the three of us and a sleeping Liam remained in the wreckage of the celebration. The air grew thick with unspoken things. Uma gestured for me to sit on the sofa, a regal, dismissive wave of her hand. Jin followed, his handsome face a mask of strange sincerity. This was it. I knew it was coming. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat against the silence. "Clara," Jin began, his English soft and solicitous. "Uma and I need to talk to you about something important, for the family's future." He reached for my hand, but I shifted Liam in my arms, a deliberate defensive move. His hand fell away, landing awkwardly on his own knee. Uma said something sharp and low to him in Korean, my breath hot. I focused on a point on the wall, keeping my expression placid, slightly confused, the way they expected. "Don't be a coward, Jinho. Just tell her. She is strong in body, but her mind is weak now. It is the best time." I had spent 5 years secretly learning Korean. 5 years of early morning online classes, of watching dramas with subtitles, of practicing with language apps while Jin was at work. I had wanted to surprise them one day, to show them how committed I was to their family, to our family. I wanted to understand the jokes Uma told at family dinners that made everyone but me laugh. I wanted to understand the story she told about Jin's childhood. I wanted, more than anything, to belong. Now, that secret skill was my shield and my curse, forcing me to listen to the architecture of my own destruction. Jin took a deep breath, turning back to me, but his eyes were on his mother. He switched to Korean, the language a fluid, intimate barrier he believed I could never breach. It's difficult. She is very insistent now. The doctor confirmed it. It is a boy. My blood ran cold. Chloe, my best friend since we were college roommates, the maid of honor at my wedding, the godmother to my son, the one sleeping peacefully in my arms. My mind reeled, a kaleidoscope of memories fracturing into jagged pieces. Chloe, rubbing my pregnant belly, her eyes shining. Chloe, bringing me soup after Liam was born, her hand lingering on Jin's arm a second too long. Chloe, telling me I was lucky to have a man as devoted as Jin. Uma's voice was smooth, devoid of any shock. This was not new information to her. This was a strategy session. A son is a great blessing. This is a solution, not a problem. Your American wife has given you one heir, but she is fragile. Her family has a history of instability. It is good to have a backup, a stronger line.
Full story on channel link below.